Hello and welcome to this 2014 Sup3rSaiy3n's knife collection update. It's a year on. I've got a few extra knives that I've purchased. Haven't really gone full speed at collecting knives this year, mainly because I bought myself a motorbike and I've really got back into my Games Workshop hobby. So I just want to get this out of the way with first and foremost. I am a collector. I collect knives. I like collecting knives. I collect many things, but all of these knives, just to make sure I'm not building up a mini arsenal, anything like that. I'm just a collector. I appreciate the knives. I appreciate them as tools, and I'd also like to say that all of these knives that you're about to see in the video are UK legal to buy and to own. Most of them are not UK legal to carry in public. I think you can see which ones wouldn't be, but if you are unsure, ask me some questions down below, or check out my UK legal knife options video where I have a small collection of UK legal knives that you can carry, or check out the DirectGov website, or the gov.uk website if you're unsure on the law. So enjoy the rest of the video. I've set up the tripod, and this was recommended to do by Luke Mori, who's also on YouTube. Most of these knives I have purchased from Henny Haynes. There's a little bit of a shout out there. They haven't asked me to do that, just thought I'd do that anyway, because I do get a lot of questions of, hey bro, where'd you buy your knives? Well, that's where I buy them. They do ship around the world, I believe, so that's where I buy most of my knives. Don't get any special favours, these are all mine, bought them myself, full price. The only thing that was given to me, and that was a gift, well, two things. One was one of those Zippos down there, which I'll show later, and the other was that Brooklyn Smasher baseball bat. They're the only two things out of all that, so they're all mine. It's taken me about 2 years to collect now, because this is obviously a year update. So without further ado, I'll skip straight to the good stuff. So I'll move the camera and I'll show you the Spydercos. So here we go. Let's go straight in there with the Spydercos. We won't save the best till last, we'll just go in with the best, in my opinion. Now, all my knives in my collection, yeah, there's a few axes, yeah, there's a couple of lighters, but when does a knife not become a tool? Or when does a knife only become a tool? It's a non-question. A knife is always a tool, first and foremost. So that's why I've got pen knives in here as well. So yes, it's my knife collection, but in a way, it's my tool collection, I suppose. So, Spydercos first of all. Start off here with the Spyderco Bug. Excellent little knife. It's really, really small. You can have it on your keychain. Got the Honeybee. Got the Grasshopper. Got the Spyderco Kiwi. Strange knife, but got a couple of spares, Honeybee and a Grasshopper, you never know. Then I've got the value range, or more of the value range. Got the Spyderco Ambitious. It's a very small little knife for folding, but then you've got the Resilience. Hope I get top marks if I remember every single one of my knives' names. That would be cool. Tenacious. Pretty much legendary, really. And then I've got the Tenacious in the black, or aka the Ninja Edition. It's nice because you can read the bronze phosphorus washers, they really stand out. Black pocket clip. Got the Resilience. Ambitious, Persistence, Tenacious, Resilience. That's this one. It's huge. It's a potato murderer. It's massive, massive, massive blade. Then you've got the kind of sheeple friendly ones for people that still don't think that knives are tools, they just view them as weapons. You've got the Spyderco Squeak, which is very nice. Got the N690 steel, Maniago, Italy. It's a nice knife, that. And the steel is very, very good. Very high corrosion resistance.
And same steel, but this is the Pingo. So again, made in Maniago, Italy. It's an interesting knife. It's mainly its main conception was because of the Danish knife laws, because you can't have a one-handed non-locking knife. It has to be two-handed, so that's even stricter than the UK, but it is what it is. You can still open it with one hand if you have access to a thumb. You've got the Spyderco UK PK with a CTS BD1 steel, made in America. Really nice. It's got a sabre grind. It's the old style. This is the newer style with the full flat grind. It weighs next to nothing. If you were to buy one knife in this collection, this would be it. I carry this every single day, all the time. Wide pocket clip. Can't say enough about that. Move over to the Japanese made ones in Sexy City. You've got the Spyderco Delica in the purple. Liking me a bit of purple with the VG10 blade steel. And in the orange, in the poo brown. It's a nice brown, that. And in the nice blue. It's not as bright as it looks on the camera. I put the Schwepps here just because, again, it's made in Japan and it's the same steel, VG10, but it is a fixed blade, but it's very, very nice. It's like an ultimate camp knife. You can do small tasks, you can choke up. It's just awesome. Right, we'll move back to kind of the best of my Spyderco collection. I've got two paramilitary 2s, very nice, with the compression lock, made in America, Colorado, S30V steel. Excellent knives, that's why I've got two of them, with the black DLC as well, and I've used that a lot. The S30V military, this one, I really hope that Spyderco hurry up and improve this, but this is one of the best knives in the world, I think, along with the paramilitary 2. These are my sprint runs for 2013. I haven't really bought any for 2014 because, well, I'm a little bit put off of super blue at the moment. But either way, here is a super blue knife. It's the Cali 3 in super blue. Made in Japan. It doesn't say Seki City, it just says Japan. And it's got the super blue, which is super sharp, but you've got to be careful of rust. Really careful. Put that in place where there's no rust whatsoever. Another sprint run. The Wayne Goddard Sexy City VG10. Really nice knife, this one. Really nice. It's a real worker, even though it's pin construction. You can use and abuse this knife. It will still go strong. And the last sprint run, which is the Calypso, which is kind of like the thinner, longer brother of the Cali. You've got the Cali 3, 3.5 and the Calypso. VG10, no indents on the finger choils or thumb ramps, but nice wedge. It's just really nice. Poo brown G10, really nice. And then you go to my more expensive ones, even though they were expensive. You've got the UK PK, which here, believe it or not, is about £170, so you're looking at nearly 200 quid. In America, the price difference, so in America, the equivalent of buying it here in the UK, probably be about $250. So that's just gives you an idea of how much we have to spend on knives in the UK. But this is UK legal to carry, no lock, and it's titanium. It is expensive, but amazing. Then I've got the Sage 1 with the carbon fibre. I know it's not all carbon fibre, I know it's like carbon fibre weave or whatnot. But it's like carbon fibre laminate with G10, but to me it's carbon fibre. It's excellent. Then I got the Sage 2, which is my most expensive Spyderco at £175. Both of these Sages made in Taichung, Taiwan, which is probably one of the best places to make them. So that's titanium with S30V. All three have got S30V. That's my Spydercos. Let's move on. So I'll only pick up knives that are very decent from now on, because otherwise this video will be about half an hour long. So moving on from the Spyderco kind of theme, Bryrd, a kind of subsection of Spyderco, but they're kind of their own brand, but same company more or less. I've got the UK legal version, the Bryrd Turn, which has got 8CR13 MOV, made in China, non-locking. Then you've got the Robin 2, you've got the Metal Art 2, the CRKT 2. I've got 2 Ontario Rat 1s, nice knives. We should hurry up and improve the handle scales though. Got 2 Benchmade Griptilians, a mini grip and a normal Griptilian. Got the Axis lock, or whatever you want to call it. Very fast, excellent knife. This, which was kind of like an impulse buy, which is a Maxpedition knife actually. It says Maxpedition there. And it's, I think it's the Excelsior. So it's got full titanium, and then it's got D2 tool steel. It's nice, and it's a good offering by Maxpedition, considering they don't normally make knives. This section is my CRKT, which is Colombo River Knife and Tool, and my Kershaw group of knives. So I've got the Persian, it looks more expensive than it is, the Marlong, number 2 I think, folder, the Swindle, the Ma Eraser, the Internationally No Ken, it's a good job that the name's on it, and that's the CRKTs. The Kershaws, got the Whiskey Gap, load of rubbish, I think that's the half ton, the Chill, the 1 ton, the Cryo, the Skyline, the OD1, and the Kershaw Leak. Honourable mention, it has got the Damascus blade steel. I think it's anodised black. It's really nice. So these are my Bökers. That is how you pronounce it, believe it or not, because of the umlaut. Bökers here, and some Gerbers and some larger folding knives. So the Böker Plus Subcom 42, 440C, titanium handle scales. The Trans 42. I've totally forgot the name of this knife. Put it in the comments, but it's UK legal to carry. The Böker Plus Titan, or Titan Drop, titanium, and my most expensive and limited edition knife of all of these, I would say, because they only made 100 in the world, and that's the Böker Cox CDC Henny Haynes 2012 limited edition. I've got a random Tool Logic knife with a little LED torch on it, or flashlight. Got a Gerber DMF, really cheap, a Remix 2 tactical, Bear Grylls Gerber Scout, Cold Steel Recon 1, excellent knife, really, you know, it's expensive here, and it's made in Taiwan, and you know, all the rest, but it's expensive here. They now bumped the price up to like 90 something pounds, which is just stupid, because that's about $140. I got mine for 75. Got the excellent Built Like a Tank Pohl Force, which is my best folding knife. That's kind of tactical. It's just D2 tool steel. Yeah, it's heavy, but it is solid. You could trust your life to this. I mean, it is built like a German tank. It's excellent. So that's that one, Pohl Force, and then a Cold Steel Spartan, aka the Rust Magnet. You got to keep this in a drawer where there's not any humidity, because this steel that Cold Steel use is a bit prone to rust. But it's a decent knife, decent looking knife, very sharp. You've got to be so careful. So now we're on to our smaller knives and tools. When I say tools, I mean pen knives, things like that. So I've got the best knife in my collection, the SOG Micron. You will not find a better knife than this. That was a joke. I've got a Midnight Rider knife, like a toothpick, a load of toothpicks there. Book Solo, that's good, that one. CRKT, they're alright. Case knife, really expensive, but that will last a while. A random knife off Amazon. A Gerber, like Stanley knife thing. EAB, I think it's the EAB. Didn't say it on it, but I believe that's quite a good fixed locking Stanley blade. Got my Victorinoxes. So I've got the little compact Victorinoxes, classics they're called, classic SDs if you want to know. I've got that one is like the Bantam or something, or the Solo. I think it might be the Solo. It's just got a knife in it. I've got a Spartan Huntsman, which is the best Victorinox penknife out there, hands down. Got the Soldier. Okay, smart asses, if you're going to say, oh, it's a Wenger, you're wrong. It is a Victorinox Soldier. That's a Farmer. That's a Soldier 2008 model, so it's the upgraded version of that, which they had until 2008. They were given the Swiss Soldiers. That's the Champion, which is a very old version of the Swiss Champ. And this is the actual Swiss Champ, which you be hard pushed to get a better penknife than this in the world. This is a random little Schwepps keychain tool. You've got a few Leathermans now, so you've got the Squirt PS4, before the PS4 even came out. You got the Juice S2. This is probably where my obsession with orange came from. Go and check out my motorbike videos. Leatherman Charge TTI. It's like not that much lighter than the normal version, but it's titanium, and it does have an S30V blade on it that locks. So, and that's a good blade, that. So that's one of the best tools as well. I've got my keys there because I do have a Spyderco bug on it, just to show you. And I do have another Victorinox which has an LED light and some scissors and things, and it's got a pen, which is quite ironic being a penknife. I've got two Swiss cards there. I've got Swiss Card Light, which has obviously got a light on it, and the Quattro. Different colours, the jelly type of style, you can see through them. Let's move on to my fixed blades and axes. And so, just a quick mention, I said I've got a couple of Zippos. I've got 3 Zippos there. That's just like a 1942 or 39 replica. So the top actually sits flush. Very nice, and it's like brushed chrome. This one I got ages and ages ago. I think it's just brass or something, but that's okay. And I've got this one because obviously I detest motorcycles, so I got this, and it's got my name. You would say that's sad if I got it myself, but mentioned in the start of the video, a good friend and fellow subscriber got me that, so thank you to him. And I've got this huge knife here, which is the Gil Hibben Expendables 2 replica knife. It's as sharp as a spoon, so be careful. And yeah, it's an alright replica, I suppose. It's really expensive though. I've got a SOG Jungle Primitive, which is brilliant and really excellent for the price. Got the K-Bar Zombie War Sword, which zombies will not spot you if you have a knife with this brightly coloured handle. I've got the SOG Seal Pup, which is a classic fixed blade knife. It's small, compact, quite an okay sheath. I've got this Mora knife made in Sweden. You can't go wrong with Mora knives. It's carbon steel. You can light a fire with the edge of that because it's pretty sharp for a spine of a blade. And this little knife is just a fixed blade that came with the K-Bar Zombie. Little mention to the machetes over there. Top one is a Gerber Gator. Then it's a Bear Grylls machete, parang, sorry. Then it's a compact parang, which is quite a neat little parang, that. I've got the Ultimate knife, not the newer one, which I want to get, but unfortunately my channel's not big enough to be sent things for free like some people, so I'd have to buy the new one. And then I've got a compact, I think it's just the Compact Scout or something like that. Right, let's move on to my axes and this big beast. So axes and blunt weapons, or whatever you want to call it. I've got a Fiskars X5, which is an excellent little hatchet, good sheath as well. I've got a really cheap, guess how much this was? £6. Can't go wrong. Draper little hatchet, weighs a ton though. CRKT SK5 carbon steel. T-Hawk, Kanji T-Hawk, which is about 130 quid. It's about $200 or something. It's really expensive, but I mean, it's full tang, and you can change these with a Phillips. I mean, you'd take that if you were leaving the house, definitely. You've got Fiskars X10, which is aka the carpenter's axe. It's a splitting. It's a chopper, like the hatchet. But then this huge one here, this huge one, look at the head on that, is a splitter. It's the X25 splitter. I think they do an X30, but that's good. And then finally, you've seen the Christmas unboxing. Good friend and subscriber bought me this. It's the Cold Steel Brooklyn Smasher, basically an unbreakable baseball bat. I've seen Cold Steel run over an aluminium one. I've seen them run over a wooden one. They've snapped and they've bent and they couldn't put them back. This, it bends, but then he just bends it straight back. So it is an incredible piece of kit that. So that was a present. I didn't actually go out and buy that. So thanks for joining me. That's in my entire knife collection and tool collection. Thanks very much. If you've got any questions about any of the knives whatsoever, please do put them in the comments. I can reply to you. I look forward to any questions you may have about any of them, where to get them, whether they're legal, best prices, things like that. Just, feel free. Obviously, I welcome comments saying nice collection, things like that. That'd be great. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. I really do. It's taken me a while to put it all up, but I hope you have enjoyed it. Join me next week when I will upload a video of my watch collection. Ta-da! And yeah, I hope you enjoy that too. So thanks again for joining me. Don't forget to comment, rate and subscribe. Everything helps, and it means that I can build up my collection and do more videos and do more reviews. Alright, so thanks again for watching. Take care.